that is affecting my country at the moment. So I want to send from our side our thoughts, our full support, and our sympathy to everybody that is getting affected, all the families and all the individuals, and obviously all the country that is pulling together to try to find the best possible solution in this difficult moment. And from here, I just want to show my full support and ask everybody in the way that they can to support, because it's terrible what is happening. That was all.
Okay, we'll kick off with Jamie from Sky.
Aye.
Can I start with some team news? In particular, is it good news on Gabriel?
Yes, so we have a training session today. If he can complete that, he will be available. He hasn't had any training session yet, but if he's able to do that today, he will be available in the squad.
And as regarding the others, Calafiori, Odegaard, I know Ben White was sort of left out of the present game as a precaution. What about those three?
So Ricky and Martin are out, definitely, and with Ben we don't know yet, because he hasn't trained yet. He could not train, he could not get involved, so let's wait and see if he's available or not.
I appreciate it's still extremely early in the season, but with the gap that is starting to open up at the top of the table, is that a concern at all?
Well, you want to be first, you want to win every game. We know the situations that we have to play with this season, but we are right in the mix. We know that the tough challenge that we're going to face tomorrow, but we are fully ready for that.
This trip to St James's Park is almost exactly a year after the last trip there. After that game, obviously, you had some very pointed comments to make about the standard of refereeing. When you reflect on that, do you have any regrets about anything you said, Daddy?
As part of the past and part of the situation that happened, that you learn from it, you take a lot of positives as well, and we moved on.
Do you think the standard of refereeing has improved since then? Do you think your comments worked?
My intention is not that the comments work. I have to say what I feel in the day.
And do you think the standard of refereeing has improved since then? Or?
Yeah, they're certainly trying their best.
Okay, we'll go on to Niv from Premier League.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
Good to see you. First of all, about the Liverpool performance, obviously there were a lot of discussion and debate before the game. How are you going to cope with the fact that several key players were suspension and injuries as well? Overall, it was a good performance. Do you think after the Liverpool game you've learned maybe something new about your group?
Well, unfortunately, a lot of things happened that we didn't even plan for them. I was suspecting, with the size of the squad, that we had to be very adaptable in the season, and that's something that we worked from day one in pre-season. But obviously, not to be that adaptable, especially in certain scenarios. But for sure, the team showed an incredible capacity to compete, to be better than the opponent in many moments. But it's true that in the second half, very early again, something happened that affected the rest. But we are there.
Question please about Ben White. He obviously played in the position, not his natural position. Great partnership with Gabriel. Gabriel went off as well very early in the second half, and that lovely assist to Bukayo Saka. How impressed have you been with what he gave him on Sunday?
Well, that's Ben's quality. You know, he can play in those two positions. Within those positions, he can adapt his role and play in different heights as well, especially in ball possession. So we're demanding, you know, against a very difficult, tricky opponent with very particular duels, especially in that section of the pitch, to do that job when he hasn't played there for over a year. And I think he was really good.
I was wondering what you make of Newcastle's start of the season. On one hand, we saw them against Chelsea a few days ago in the League Cup. They did well. On the other hand, if you look at their league position, it's not really ideal. What do you make of that?
I mean, the league position after 9 games is very tricky, you know, and when you see the fixtures that they have as well, and some certain situation that they've been through as well. But they are a fantastic team. They are really well coached. They are super intense. Great stadium to play. You know the energy that you're going to face there. So looking forward to it.